Hi there, my name is Diana and I am the Head of Industrial Design and Product Strategy here at Shake Your Power. And today in this video, I just want to go through this. This is the DIY kit of another product that we put out in 2014 called Spark. And Spark was designed to create or generate clean electricity for off-grid communities, especially for Kenya. It was designed to function in developing countries. And so what we've done is develop the sort of DIY version because we felt that we really need to demystify what was happening inside of our product. People were asking us, how does this work? Can you open it? Can we see how it works, etc. So we thought, okay, maybe it's a great opportunity to create a version that is completely open source, completely DIY, so you can put it together. All the parts are off the shelf, and then really demystify what's happening inside of the initial Spark. So this is the kind of first version of the Maraca, and the way it works is this is magnetic induction. That's a coil, and there's a magnet running through that tube, and then as you shake it, I'll show you this way, you're generating electricity. So you're transferring that kinetic energy from your movement into, in this case, light. So what I want to do now, we've put together a series of pilot programs to just test how this work, if it's easy. Obviously, we don't want to take away all the difficulty in making this, but also want it to be fun and to be super educational. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, in this video at least, the making of the case, because we've had some feedback on it that it's very difficult to see something that is sort of flat pack, just like a sheet of plastic, which is what you get when you start assembling one of these, and then putting it together in this shape. So what I'll do is just go through it with you so you can find it a bit easier, and as well give us your comments. If you have one of these kits and you've put it together, please do let us know how you're getting on, and so we can put that feedback back into our next version of this. Right, so your case comes pretty much like that. So it either comes folded a little bit like that, but pretty much that's what you have when you start building this. So the first step is to fold these two walls like that. Let me open that so you can see a little bit better what's happening there, like that. And then these two flaps need to fold as well inwards. Then what you do is you take this kind of longer section and you fold it and kind of hug those two flaps like that. So that's the first side of your box. Then what you do is you can start by doing the other side. So you fold these two flaps, and again what you want to do is just fold initially these sides so it's a bit easier to assemble. So once you start actually putting it together, it's not as stiff because this plastic is polypropylene. So sometimes when you just got it, you need to sort of make sure that those folds are sort of properly hinging. So then you fold those two flaps, and then you do the same with this one. You hug it, and then you put it through that slit at the back. You can see that better there, and then you pull and secure. So that's sort of the main structure of the box. Then you can see where the LEDs will go. So this is the area where your breadboard will go. That's where your green wires will go. You see this kind of square hole at the back, and then once you put that together, you close that, and you'll see that there's another kind of slit there. So you put that, we have a small sort of tab there. So that's how that assembles. And then lastly, you put your beads in there, and then you just close it, and it locks in place right there. So it's very simple, but I think a lot of people have told us that they just need to sort of see it. It's one of those things that is not that simple. See something 2D and then imagine it how it's gonna look 3D. That's, as designers, we find that easy, but it's a skill to develop. So hope that helped. And we're gonna do another video where we're gonna go through the actual electronics, because that's something that as well some people have asked us a few questions about that. So we just want to make it as easy as possible. So that's that for this, and see you on the next video.